Welcome everybody to NemeSiike, and tonight we are going to just be replaying the two demos we've played for the past 2 weekends, but this time they're giving us a full hour and we can choose how much time we want to spend in each demo. So we got the castle demo and the village demo, and we could split that hour up however we want. So we're going to probably just go back to the village demo because we never did beat that demo. We actually ran out of time. So we will play that mostly, and then we'll dip back into the castle if we have spare time at the end. Are you okay with that, Alex? Dip back into the... Riddle John, what's up, dude? Welcome. By the way, Riddle John made a donation to the stream so I could purchase this game. So with all the bills and everything I had to pay this past month, let's just say it was very good that I got that bonus from work a couple weeks ago, because that is the only reason I'm able to pay for anything, and now I'm down to $35 in my bank account. So Riddle John made a awesome donation to pay pretty much for half the game, and I just got another donation from our friend Lonely Symbiote, so I'm like really close to just buying Res Evil Village, which is awesome. So I will probably wait till Friday when the game comes out. Maybe I could put that together and come up with the difference and still have enough food money, but I just want to, I'll make that decision on Wednesday. So for those of you who are watching, so I don't know if I'll play this Thursday night at midnight and play a couple hours before I go to bed, or if I'll do the responsible thing and just wait for after work on Friday, which my old ass is telling me to do that regardless, whether I have the money or not. So we'll see. I can't wait to watch stream. Oh, thanks, man. I can't wait to stream it. I'm so pumped for this game. I've stayed away from every spoiler of this game. I don't, but I love that people say that about her, which is it's just funny to me because it just seems so random to me as kind of a borderline boomer online. Like I'll see, I guess I'm more of like a Gen X, but it's just funny to see people say that, like they're like, "Step on me, queen." It was the first time I ever heard that phrase, and so it just makes me laugh. I just think it's so funny. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm like, it's one of the few things that the internet has come up with, meme style, that I genuinely just get a kick out of every single time. Yes, Spencer is here for the villageness. Welcome, Spencer. I did post, if you guys didn't see it, I did post a short 4-minute Resident Evil video yesterday about the reshoots. So they are doing a few reshoot scenes for the Res Evil reboot movie, which comes out on Thanksgiving. So, see, I said that in my video. I said, stupid people who don't know how movies work say that reshoots are troublesome. Because actually, if you go back to Chad Rook, who's the actor who posted that he's doing reshoots, if you go back to the day he posted that he wrapped filming, he literally says in that post, like, all right, my scenes are wrapped for now, ... And then he's like, and then when he posted the other day, he's like, I'm back on set. So it looks like most movies, like I said to people, most movies budget themselves in for at least a week, if not a little bit more, for reshoots and pickup shots. It's pretty standard, because what they'll do is they'll shoot a bunch of stuff, like they'll shoot the movie based off what the script says, and then people will probably improvise things, or they'll try to do things on the day and it doesn't make sense what the script wrote, so they try it a different way on the day. But then when they get all that footage into the editing room, they go, oh, hey, wait, these few things were kind of improvised, so now this thing doesn't make sense, or the thing that we filmed earlier that sets that up, it doesn't exactly work. So now we need someone to either come in and do a line of ADR, if we can get away with it in ADR, or we need to just reshoot their shot, like their coverage shot. So it's pretty standard. So, but yeah, when people on the internet hear reshoots, they go, oh my God, the movie sucks. And it's like, well, most movies do it. Oh yeah, almost every movie has reshoots.
That's how they came up with the line, like at the end where he goes, "I am Iron Man," because
Oh. Oh, interesting. Well, that's easy to do. I mean, it was just him in that shot, so. Spencer says, "I'm curious to see what if there will be a way to stop the timer for the demo on PC like they did with the RE2 demo." That's funny. I don't remember that. That's hilarious, though. I'm sure there will be, because today is the first day the demo is available to everybody. So if you have an Xbox, I think a PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One X, or whatever, no matter what you have, you can play it today. Whereas the past 2 weeks we've played this, we've had it's just been on PlayStation consoles. Skullman says, "Are we talking about Res Evil? Because I know very little about Res Evil." You know what, Skullman? I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna be a dickhead tonight like I am sometimes. You guys, we can literally talk about anything because we've already played these demos. I don't need to keep the theme to just Resident Evil. I'm literally just playing this to have fun and to hang out with Alex and hang out with you guys. So I won't be. I know I'm an asshole sometimes. Yeah, so if you want to talk about other things other than Res Evil, I promise I won't be a piece of shit this time. Yeah. Alex said he's reading a book right now that he thought I would be into, so I told him to bring it up on stream. Mistform. Oh wait, hold on. So we can barely hear Alex. So when the game starts, we won't hear him. Not from my end, there's not. I guess, but not when the game starts. When the game starts, the audio of the game, I guess, will shut you out. It's weird, because I even put in our party settings, I put prioritize party chat, and then I also went into the audio mixing and boosted us up and the game audio down. So that's really weird. Okay, so let me know. You guys tell me if you can hear him better. He went from 70% to 100%. Let me quickly get up on these comments here. I don't do ADR, Spencer says. That's amazing. Hey, so we can barely hear Alex. Oh, yeah, we already addressed that. How will you be spending your 60 minutes? We never beat the village part, so we're going to start there and see how long it takes us to beat that. And then whatever remaining time we have, we'll spend in the castle. So that Superior Venom can see his tall woman. All right, so the demo is starting. So yeah, tell me about, what's it, Mistform?
Mistborn.
Oh, Born, okay.
Yeah, some people might be familiar. There's a really popular fantasy series that is like technically a sequel to this, called Stormlight Archives.
Okay.
And like the first novel is called The Way of the King. It's by this guy named like Brendan Sanderson or something.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, The Way of the King, his new one is like 1,000 pages. I think it's like 1,200 pages or so. It's like a George R. R. Martin novel. But he had this earlier series which is a little shorter and completed called Mistborn, which takes place I think like a few centuries earlier, and has like a different magic system. So I just started reading that, and it's a magic heist book basically.
Okay, a magic heist book. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the hero who was supposed to save the world failed, and the Demon King became the ruler of the world. So it's this group of like haphazard bandits who are coming together to overthrow the Lord and steal from him and become new kings or whatever.
Gotcha. Well, it doesn't really sound like something that interests me that much, to be honest with you. But if it has good characters in it, that usually is what ropes me into a story that is not my typical forte.
You would like the characters. I think you would like the magic system, because it's all built around like different metal produces different magical effects. So it's kind of, there's some fun nuances to it. I think it's fairly easy to understand.
It's a real bummer, though, because still no one in the chat can hear you. So it's a bummer because you're like doing this really long explanation and I'm just quiet and no one can hear you talking. So I apologize to the people in the chat.
Well, okay, I'm just talking.
No. I know. I'm listening to you. I just want them to know why I'm silent because they're like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just listening to Alex." I'm sorry, guys. He just told me about this book, and it's about magic and how like some metals, like some of the magic is based around certain metals. You said, Alex. So it's, I don't know, it's not that because the only reason they can hear you is because you're coming through my earphone and my earphone is very close to my microphone. So that is the only. Yes, there is literally something not being shared on your side. But I mentioned, I think earlier, that you did check all the boxes to share your stuff. So I don't know what else we can do, chat. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know what it is either. But I mean, that sounds neat. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not actually that big on stories revolving around magic sometimes. But because I'm not like a Harry Potter fan or any of that stuff, or Narnia or anything where there's like a mystical element sometimes. So I don't naturally gravitate at stuff. But if there is good characters, like you said, this book has, that would be the thing that makes me put that aside and get into it. Okay.
Because one of them's very wary and like had a hard life, and the other is kind of joking badass. So it's almost not Kano-like, but somewhat similar to Kano.
Nice. I'm gonna check the party settings one more time, and just to make sure. So it says here, chat audio. Select whether prioritize party chat. Let me put prioritize gaming chat. Let me do this. Alex, say a few words. I don't think so. John, let me know. You guys let me know in the chat if you just heard Alex there. I changed the prioritize to game chat. And we'll get started. I just want to see if this will work. I want to try to get Alex in on this episode so that there just isn't long. Cool. Nope, still nothing. Okay.
It's fine. I'll just kind of be in your ear a little bit.
All right, say something again. Oop. Okay, there you are. You there? Yeah, because I hit server only, and that seemed to mute you. And then when I adjust audio mix, let's do that. Can you talk?
I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm saying the words. He's looking at me.
All right. Well, people said they can't hear you, so we'll just keep doing our thing. And I thought I would just try one more time, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. It seems like it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna duck out and take Pete out for a walk or something. And
are you sure?
Get done. Yeah, it's cool, man. If you get done, you still have a little strength left. Give me a call and we can chat or whatever.
Okay, sounds like a plan, dude. I'm sorry, dude.
All right, man. No big thing. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye. All right, guys. Alex is peacing out just because we can't get this to work, and I just feel bad because like I wanna talk to him during the stream because like last week we did that and I was talking to him, but you guys couldn't hear him, so like it made for a very awkward stream later when I was listening to it, and I was like, oh, there's all these gaps where Alex, you can't hear Alex, or I'm like saying, I'm just repeating what he said to me, and it's, you know, I mean, for people who don't know, I have a headache every single day, so sometimes multitasking is not fun for me. So I don't like to do it. And so tonight was one of those where I think Alex, because he's been my friend for so long, I think he could tell like I was getting frustrated. So I'm sorry about that. And I did, Skullman, I did see your comment about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. That's awesome. And sorry you guys couldn't hear that. So yeah, I told him to go to party settings and to say your voice needs to be shared. I already told him that. He said he checked all those boxes. So, and I believe him. So I don't know what the issue was. But hopefully you can hear me now, so just let me know if I'm okay in the chat, if you can hear me, and then we'll just get started with the demos. But Alex did peace out. I'll catch up with him tomorrow or something. So just let me know if you can still hear me okay. Sounds good? Okay, good. All right, here we go. So we're going to start off tonight with the Village demo since we did not beat it. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, we'll just talk about whatever you guys want because this is just going to be for funsies. We'll just continue to standard mode. So yeah, we can talk about, Res Evil. We could talk about, any topics that you want to just, anything you want to get off your chest because, yeah, I know I get that way, Skullman. I'm not like oblivious to, how I act and treat people. I'm unfortunately a little too aware about it sometimes. But usually if I do something for the first time, like I'm, playing a demo or a game for the first time, I kind of want to stay in that world. When I do a live stream and I have a specific topic, I want to stay on that topic. And the only reason for that is because I, as a YouTube fan who watches YouTubers, if someone says, hey, I'm making a video about this, and then I go and they spend like a third of the video talking about something else, I get agitated. As someone, who's worked in marketing and stuff, like if I'm doing a Warner Brother video, I'm sure if someone at Warner Brothers who sent me something like images or something to talk about on an episode, I'm sure they're going to want to, if they click on that video to see how I'm doing or how I represent them and how I represent their products, I want them to see me talking about their products. So I always say this, like, my goal is different than some YouTubers' goals when it comes to YouTube. I want to come across as more of a credible source for information. I want to try to play by the rules, to an extent. And it's not me trying to be a shill or a sheep. I'm always going to be honest. So there will be times where companies don't like what I say, but I try to always tell people to still buy their products regardless of what I say, and I just try to be fair. And it has won some people. Some people do like that I do that. So I try to stick with it. So that's the only reason I'm kind of a D-bag about it sometimes. Why do I hate Why do I hate RE4? I never said I hated RE4. I said I don't like it as much as everyone else likes it. Spencer says because it's silly and convoluted. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I just don't love it the way everyone else loves it. That's all. But I don't hate it. If you're in Resident Evil 6, I would almost say I hate Resident Evil 6. The only reason is because there's so much game. There's 4 campaigns you can play through, and yet they're just bad. Like there's a couple good chapters, and there's like one good chapter in each campaign roughly, and then the rest I don't like. So to me, I would probably go so far as to say as I might hate 6. Because I can't find a lot of good things to say about it other than graphics are good, the gameplay's fun sometimes. Yeah, so I don't know. I go back and forth. So, but 4 I don't hate. No. I do think it's silly though. So Spencer's right about that. I find that game very silly, and not entertaining silly typically. Hey, Christian Movie Talk, what's up? I don't hate it either, just not a big fan. Yeah, me neither, Spencer. I'm with you. Me and you can be we can be exiled from the Res Evil community together. They'll be like, oh, these guys hate it, man. Old school fanboys. It's not that at all. It's just the game's, it's disappointed me when it was it starts off and it's stab those apples. When it starts off and it's Umbrella has been defeated because their stocks have dropped. And I'm just like, oh, boy, that's so stupid. I wanted to Michael Bay the shit out of the Umbrella Corporation. I just wanted to blow them up 20 times over. Yeah, I mean? All right. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the dream. This is the NemeSiike show. This is episode, I don't even remember, 73 or 4, somewhere around there. Look at this. And this is PS4, so this doesn't even look... I watched Where's Barry play this, and man, he was playing on PS5. Holy crap. It's gorgeous. It's really, really, really gorgeous. So yeah, if you think this looks good at all, which I did when I first saw it, then I saw the PS5 version and I was like, oh, I'm a stupid idiot who's poor, because it does not look it looks so amazing on the PS5. It's not even fair. All right. Yeah, I have PS4 too. It's so pretty. It is. I mean, I think this looks great, but yeah, it's for PS5 owners. They're just like peasants. Just check this out. Yeah, crystal fragment. Fragments. Sorry for those who have headphones on, but that was a joke I could not pass up. If you've ever seen The State, which is a hilarious show, I don't know why you're not watching it, even though it's long since over. But it's a great show, and there's a whole segment called Fragments. It makes me laugh every time. Fragments. Okie dokie. Oh, so it remembers that I already destroyed that. That's great. That's really great. Okay, cool. How much time we got? We only spent 5 minutes. Okay, we're good. What's that? It looks like a book. Come to me, book. You're not poor. PS5 is still sold out. I mean, that's true. I mean, but even if there was a time where if they were in stock, I could have bought one. Like back when we got the stimulus check and I got my income taxes, or at least my federal ones, not my state ones still. But there was a time where if there was one out there, like if I went to like a Target or a Walmart and saw one, and I would have bought it like on the spot. But then those days are gone too. Now I don't have that money anymore. Wait, what was that? Did y'all hear something? Oh! Well, look at that guy. Take that, you stupid goat. That's weird. I thought I heard it. I was like, I was like, what was that? So these are the 4 houses, I guess. There's like an ugly Quasimodo person there. There's your girlfriend, Superior Venom. There's Mother Miranda. There's someone with a creepy doll, and there's Heisenberg. Those are only 2 names I know. I keep forgetting all the other ones. I think one of them's called Moreau, which is funny because there's like if you know the story of the island of Dr. Moreau, it's like a guy who made monsters, so could be a connection. A little on the nose, the reference, but whatever. Resident Evil's not that. It's not like Silent Hill. It's not subtle. One thing I don't really like is the yellow tape hand holding in this game. Like yellow tape showing you to climb up something. Oh yeah, I think you can turn that off. Yeah, I think I can turn that off actually. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like, yeah, like that right there. Letting you know that it's accessible.
Okay.
Yeah. Here they come. Attack flower bags to create a cloud of... Oh, okay. Where are they? I hear them. Let's do this. Running with a mine. Running with a mine. Oh, dang. Got him. Let's do this. Brutus? Oh, did he just kill me? Oh, I thought he did. Man, these guys don't quit. All right, let's make some stuff too. What are you buying? What are you selling? Oh, you can. Nice. I think you can. Not sure if you knew about this, but after you discover the lady and her dad in the shed, you can go back out and there's a whole horde more of Lycans. Oh, wow, I did not know that. Z-Review, what's up, dude? How you doing? You seem to be the only YouTuber to stream when it's either early or not too late in the UK. Never knew this demo was out. I have to check it out. It's free right now, and if you guys have not, if you want to, if you have, no matter what system you have, you can play this game, this demo. Once you start it, you got a full hour, and you can play it, every day. I mean, you can play it once. You get 1 hour, like I said. But it starts tonight, and it ends like the day after the game comes out. So from now, which is May 1st, to May 8th, you can stream this game. You already stream it, but you can play this demo, but only one time. Unless you have like a bunch of different accounts, then you can play it multiple times. But yeah, so yeah, I can download it for free right now and check it out. And please do show Capcom some love, man. They worked hard on this game, and it looks awesome. All right. Anything? Any more goats? Oh, hey! What a coinky-dink. I didn't even hear that one. Nice. I probably should watch more of like after I played this, I should have probably watched I'm sure Barry probably put a bunch of videos up of how to all the secrets and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he did.
Close the door.
Z, what up? Yes, make sure you guys follow Z, subscribe to Z Review Mike. He is awesome. Met him recently on a stream with our friend Anthony, who brought us together, and I think a beautiful friendship has blossomed from it. And at some point, I'd like to have Mike and Anthony on two separate episodes. I'll do them have them on the Parasite podcast. And there's a couple other people, Res Evil fans and friends of mine, like Goldheart, and there's a couple people I'd like to reach out to and have on the Parasite podcast before I decide to end that show. My hope is I could do maybe 40 to 50 episodes of it, and we're around episode 20 or 25 right now. So I'd like to do some more, but time is everything. I watch all the streams. Pretty good. Z, counting down to the days till Village. Awesome. Look at that. Friendship. Blossoming friendship. Hug it out, dude. Hug it out. Alright, so we are 13 minutes in. We're definitely doing a lot better than we did the first time we played this, because the first time we played this, we were stuck out. I didn't find this area, right away. So, oh, I must have grabbed it on the way up. Nice. Talking about poop. There we go. I was like, it says chem fluid. Where's the chem fluid? Locked from the other side. Typical Resident Evil. Go around. What's this? Oh, need something else for that. Also, Seek, thank you for the constant shout-outs. You honestly don't have to. I love checking your stream and showing any support as you deserve it. So glad to have met you. Well, I didn't know I was shouting you out that often. But good. I'm glad I am. I mean, sometimes I don't know what I do. I know, my memory is getting worse by the day. So I'm glad. You're welcome, man. Anytime. I try to do that. It's pretty routine for me. I do a lot of, like, if someone comes in that, like Tavia, he's someone who pops in some of my streams sometimes, and I know he has a active YouTube channel. Riddle John, you guys subscribe to Riddle John. He's also a YouTuber, does tech videos. So make sure you subscribe to Riddle John if he's still in here. But yeah, no, I mean, if you're part of this community and you have YouTube content, just remind me, because I just forget, and I don't mind. Yeah, no, please. I want everyone to subscribe to everyone. We only grow if we help each other out. Like, you think I got nearly 3,000 subscribers because everyone loves Venom? That's not the case at all. Like, it's like I did Transformer videos for a while and got involved in that community. I did Star Wars toy reviews in the beginning with Transformer toy reviews. So, and pretty soon, I think, I hope you guys like the content I'm doing coming up. I'm going to do something, I don't know. I hope you guys like it. I don't know. It's a style I've shot in before, but now I have a slightly better camera, so hopefully it'll look better. I'm better at sound mixing, so hopefully it'll sound better. I'm going to go through the YouTube archives of music and find some really solid music to have in the videos. So yeah, I have some ideas, but I think as I excuse me, obviously as I get worse health-wise, I'll be less of a talking head on YouTube, and I will do these other videos, which will probably take like a couple days to film, or a day or two to film maybe, and then like a couple days to edit, and it'll be something where I pump out like 2 or 3 videos a month, and not on a weekly basis. And I'll just be doing what I've always wanted to do, which is try to go for quality over quantity. So hopefully the stuff I come up with you guys like. There'll be a little bit more review based, but also kind of summary based. It's going to be hard to describe it without, I'm not making anything like amazing or mind blowing. It's stuff that you've probably seen on YouTube before. In fact, if you've ever watched a guy named The Deluxe Edition, check him out. Unfortunately, he hasn't posted a video in like a year or two, sadly. He's so talented, but he mainly just posts stuff on Instagram now and does like Instagram stories and posts on there. I think they're just a little easier for him, and a little less labor intensive, because I think he works a regular job too. So I get it. I totally get it. So the same thing with me. I want to focus more on work and finishing Neverland, and I've been saying that for a while now, but that really is I'm trying to make that my priority. And I also want to be happy with the content I put out. Like, I like doing the talking head stuff where we talk about news and everything, but I think if they make a Venom 3, I probably just won't make videos that often. We'll probably still do a Venom vlog, but I just don't see myself doing what I do right now. It won't be the same. Subbed. All right, Spencer, you're the man. He shouts me out a lot too, but I love him for it. I'm here for whatever you do, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Resident Evil videos, we'll continue them until I can't do them anymore. So I don't have like a set number of episodes I'm going to end at. And I certainly want to review the movie when it comes out and do trailer reactions. But I'm thinking if I can get through this year with a slower decline of my health and get to the end of the year, then my plan is 2022 to just full-time be doing the videos that I'm going to test it. I have a video I'm working on right now. I was hoping to finish it tonight, but then I forgot about this demo. So I don't know if I'll get it done tonight, but maybe I'll get it done on Monday and post it on Monday to you guys. But you'll see. It's going to be an omnibus review, kind of. And an omnibus summary of the contents in that omnibus. And it's going to be, like I said, if you watch the deluxe edition, it'll be something in more along the lines of something like that. A little bit more like my Spawn toy reviews that I did, where I unboxed the Spawn Kickstarter toys. A little similar to that. And that might be just what I do from now on. And as someone who's reading the new DC stuff, I'm reading Robin, #1 just came out. The new Nightwing stuff came out. The new Batman stuff is out. And I'm actually thoroughly enjoying all three of those things. So you'll see single issue reviews from me in a different style as well. So yeah, I hope you guys like this stuff.
No.
I'm sorry, is there something wrong? With what?
Come help me, Elaine, please.
That prayer. I've heard it before. There was an old woman near the graveyard.
Huh.
There is wisdom in her devotion.
So this must be later on in the village, because I think I remember seeing that guy in a trailer at a different time. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious. Man, then again, this could be happening right at the beginning of the game. I have no idea how this game's going to start, to be honest with you. I'm guessing it's going to be with Chris. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Chris shooting Mia or something. Dude, jumping on the roof.
No, let me go!
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just assumed everyone knew. Well, I'm a brain aneurysm survivor from, and I keep having problems, and lately the problems have changed to I have an early onset dementia setting in, so my memory's getting really bad, and especially short term, so I just forget stuff. I guess I don't know if it's forgetting really. It's like, it's hard to explain, and we're still going through a lot, but it's like synapses seem to be firing, but like the result after the synapse firing doesn't seem to connect, or like, I don't know. But so like today, for example, I was at work and my coworker, I handed her, she asked me for my set of keys and I gave them to her so she could open a case, and then she used it and then gave it back to me, and then I was standing there going like, wait, did you use them? Like, I just gave you the keys. I'm like, did you use them? And she's like, yeah. She goes, I used them 10 minutes ago. And I was like, 10 minutes ago? And I was like, have we been standing here for 10 minutes? And she's like, no. And I had moved a mirror to like help a customer, I guess. So I remember it being next to me, and then it was back where it was. And she was like, you moved the mirror back. And I was like, when? And she's like, 10 minutes have passed since I gave you the keys back. So there's just some kind of, I don't know, like there's just some kind of disconnect where I'm not, every little detail isn't being held onto anymore. So it makes for some, well, like I wouldn't have thought 2 seconds of that moment. But because things had rearranged, I was like, wait, what's going on? Why is the mirror over there? And did you use my keys? Like, to me, like a second passed. And to her, we had a whole conversation, apparently. 10 minutes working on stuff. Yeah, it's a little freaky, because I'll be honest with you, I thought I was going crazy. Like for like weeks, I'd be editing a video, but like I'd be sitting there at my chair going like, wait a minute, how long have I been editing this video? And I'm like, how, like I don't remember. I was sitting on my bed, like, reading something, like, why am I editing a video? And I would just forget, like getting up and coming in here, and I honestly thought I was losing my mind, and it was causing all kind, like I was freaking out. And if you go back and look at some of those Instagram posts, like you'll see, I'm like, am I losing it? Like, what's going on? And luckily, I mean, not luckily, I guess, but after a couple visits, we started to piece things together of that I'm just missing parts of time at times. And so I'm like, okay, so I'm not going crazy. Like, no, you are getting up and going into your room and you're fully aware you're doing it, and you're you. It's not like a weird split personality thing or anything. Like you're you, and you're doing everything. You just for some reason, sometimes your brain isn't immediately remembering that you're doing those things, but you are doing them as you. And so once I heard that, I was like, well, I'm still freaked out, but I'm a lot less worried, I guess. And now I'm just trying to learn to be okay with it. So it's fine. It's not, I mean, you know, it's not the end of the world, and I'm still able to function. As of right now, I can still work, so I'm, you know, pushing that. I have dry erase boards and cork boards, so I take notes. I keep tons of notes. I set alarms to remind me to do things. Like, it's a change. You know, it's causing a slight change in how I do things in my everyday life. But I mean, I'll change whatever the hell I have to, man. I will keep doing my best. And as long as I just don't, you know, I don't stress out about things, and I just, you know, do the things I love, you know, and all that stuff. Like, I'll be happy, man. Nothing to worry about. It gets me down some days, you know, but I try. I mean, it's like anyone else. You have things in your life you get bummed out about, and you wish were different. But hey, man, I'm still alive, so.
The village is still full of monsters.
Yeah, there's no NemeSiikes. Thank goodness. Wish you nothing but the best, man. From one RE fan to another. Hey, thanks, dude. Well, you know, our Resident Evil is the key, man. You know what's funny is post-aneurysm, I have a lot of trouble remembering, like, my life before 2010. Like, I have knowledge of things sometimes, but I don't emotionally know what really went on, or, you know, for the most part. But Resident Evil was funny. I was at a friend's house after as I was recovering from my aneurysm, and he was playing Resident Evil, and you know, he's like, "Is any of this coming back to you? This was your favorite game, you know, whatever." And I'm like, not really. And then after a few minutes, or after like 20 minutes, he was like, he couldn't figure out where to go to get one of the keys in the Resident Evil mansion, and I said, "Oh, I go down the hall." And he's like, "What?" And I go down the hall. And he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Go down that hallway." And so he's like, "Okay." And he went down the hallway, and he was like, I was like, "Go in that room." And he's like, "I've been in there." And I'm like, "Yeah, but go again." And then he went in, and he was like, he had this little button on him, this little like a circle thing. And I was like, "Oh, examine that." And it was like, oh, he had to examine it. It turned into a key, and then he had to replace the dummy key with the real key or something in the Resident Evil 1 remake. And he was like, "Wait, you remembered?" And I was like, "Yeah, I remembered." So just like comic books, like I remembered Peter Parker was Spider-Man, but I didn't remember even my name. So it was just like everything was just jumbled. But all these things that I really loved were still stuck in there somewhere. So like, yeah, so Resident Evil is like really, it's very special to me, because especially with me, it was the first thing I thought of when the doctor told me, like, "Hey, you're gonna have short-term memory issues and all this other stuff." The first thing I did was I was like, okay, well, I'm buying a Switch, and I'm getting Resident Evil 1 remake for the Switch, which I did. I bought the Origin collection, and I'll sit in bed sometimes and just play it. And just so that I can test my short-term memory and my long-term memory. And it's fantastic. It's working so far. I haven't got stuck in Resident Evil yet. Oh, so we didn't see this last time. Mother Miranda. So, we left a guy out here with a shotgun. So was that him? Look at the scenery here. It's beautiful. All right, so we got like 2 minutes left, and before we finish the 30-minute marker. Whoa, he's just a pile of blood. There's not even a body left. Dang, son. All right, well, let's we got the two thingy things, so let's go put them in the jigamajigs. Where are we? This is not the way. Here we go. Oh, there's that old B word. Oh, yeah, we didn't see any of this last time. Huh. I can see being reassured that it's just you forgetting stuff, not imagining things that didn't happen or another person. So because I don't know anything about that stuff. Like, I just know what I see in movies. So I thought I was going crazy. I was like, okay, well, I'm depressed, and at one point, probably borderline suicidal again, and I was freaking out, and I just assumed the worst. I just thought I was just losing it, and which I thought was a very, like, I just thought that was the answer. I just thought, oh, okay, I've cracked something. All the stuff that I've gone through over the last 10 years, it's finally got me. I just broke finally, and they're like, nope, you're not broke. It's not like that. And it's not always like the movies. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. So that did reassure me a little bit. So I'm glad that wasn't the case. But again, like I said, I guess it couldn't have been the case, really. I don't know. Again, I don't know about that stuff. So I was just happy to hear that, and that I was just like, okay, you're just missing fragments of time. So once I heard that, I'm like, okay, it's fragments. But then, like, I forgot, like, pretty much a whole week, like, almost exactly a week. And then there was like another gap where I lost like a couple days, and it's just. So as long as I keep these notes, as long as I keep the alarm set on my phone, as long as I know what day it is, I can find a way to move forward. That's all I care about. And that's it. That's, and I try not to worry about it too much past that. It does get me down sometimes, but at the same time, I'm like, hey, what can I do? Like, there's nothing really I can do at this point other than fight it the best I can. And the way I fight it is I keep these boards. I try to do creative things. I make content. And that's why sometimes, like, when, someone says something to me on stream, I'm just like, I'm comfortable just saying, hey, fuck off. Because I'm like, I have real problems in my life. I don't need someone just trolling me for the shit of it. Like, I'm not a big fan of trolling. It's a generational thing, I think. Like, I'm just not a fan of. I mean, there's always like ball busting, like between friends. Like, you kind of bust each other's balls a little bit. That I'm not too. That's okay sometimes, but even that, as I get a little older, I'm kind of like, come on, man, I'm too old for ball busting, and I'm too old for trolling people. Like, I'm just like, hey, here's what's happening. I just try to be honest. Like, here's what's going on, and I want people to be that way back to me, but but there's just it's culturally, like, acceptable to troll people, and I'm just like, I'm not a big fan of trolling. There's our girl. Yep, I still think that's Mia. Who, the one with the mask on? Mother Miranda, or the old lady? Human minds are weird. Studied psychology for a bit. Memories can be recalled without being explicitly remembered. Probably recall Spider-Man and Ari because you had a strong emotional attachment. That's the thing, is that's what they were saying. Because, yeah, there's, as far as I know, and now the doctors I've seen and neurologists I've been to, like, no one really seems to know where memories are, like, or what they are, or how you access them. There's theories about it, and, and educated guesses and discussions. But, yeah, so there's, to me, I've categorized it. Sometimes I have knowledge of things, but I don't always have the memory of it. So, like, I know Peter Parker's Spider-Man, but I can't sit here and picture them both in my head. But that, I think, also could be because I have damage where my visual memories, like, are that part of my brain. So like, when I close my eyes, I just see black. Like, I don't dream per se, or at least remember dreaming. So yeah. So I'm sorry. These are things I thought I've gone through over in older streams, but I know I have a lot of new people that pop by. So yeah, I bring it up from time to time, but I don't. I don't know. I guess I like this, like I love Resident Evil, so when I do a Resident Evil show, I like to mainly just talk about Resident Evil because that just keeps me focused and on the thing I love. And then same with like Venom or any show I do on the other channel, it's like I just like talking about those things. I'm not a drama channel. I'm not here for pity. I don't want donations or people feel bad for me. It's none of that. I just want to come here and meet other people who love the stuff that I love, and then we just hang out and have a good time. Like it's really all I want to do. Because I'd rather have these like good memories, like of like coming to YouTube and having fun. Like that's just I'm into it. Look at that, we got exactly 30 minutes. We got 31 seconds left. That's pretty cool. So we can play a full 30 minutes in the castle now. So let's do it. That's amazing. Echo, how are you? We will finish this level and then I will walk you, okay? But you just got to walk an hour and a half ago when I got home from work. So this bullshit you're doing right now is not cool, man. Come here. Come here, handsome. Come here, buddy. If I had the camera on, I'd pick you up and let you say hi to everyone. He's licking my hand, though. All right, buddy. Thanks, bud. I'm going to get your pet. Let's get your pet on. Let's get your pet on. Let's scratch your back. Let's scratch your back. Where's your baby? You go eat your baby? I gave you a baby. You going to go eat it? All right, handsome boy. All right, man. Chunky salsa roll, not much survives that. That's true. I'm really excited for this game. I hope it's not a short game. That was my biggest problem with Resident Evil 3 Remake, was I hated the length of it. It was so short. I think my first playthrough of it I beat in like 5 hours. Like I was really pissed off. Especially when they released that demo like a month before the game came out. I think it was a month. They released a demo for Resident Evil 3 Remake, and you play that demo, it took you an hour to get through that. So then once you got to the main game, you were like, oh, I know what to do here. So you fly through it in like 15 minutes, and then you play the main game and you're like, oh, well, I know what to do. Like I flew through that area, and that was actually a decent sized chunk of the game. That 1 hour was a lot. And so that's what made me hesitant to even want to play these demos, because I was like, I don't want a repeat of Resident Evil 3. That pissed me off so much that I was like, man, if I just didn't play the demo and played it in the game, for the first time, it would have added an hour to an hour and a half of my playthrough. And I maybe would have felt like I got a little bit more of my money's worth. This reminds me of Code Veronica so much. The thing that turns the wall. Because there's a part of that in Code Veronica. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Are there still comments going on? Let me refresh it. Oh, yeah. Crap. Holy cow. It skipped a bunch of your comments. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm relatively new. Glad I found your channel. Great content. Oh, man, I appreciate you being here, Spencer. I like your name, too, as a Resident Evil fan. Obviously, I love your name. Well, I'm glad you found me, too, man. It's nice having you here. You're an awesome person. Oh, hi there, big guy. 4 hours. What's up, Angry Joe? Let's see. LOL, not new, just don't catch our streams much. So RE, ever read any of the comics? Actually didn't. Some of the RE comics do werewolves. Just one werewolf. I made a video on it. If you go back and watch, if you go on my playlists and you find NemeSiike Season 1, you'll see a whole episode about me reading that comic. I have all the comics. I have all the Resident Evil comics. I have the archive editions. Like, I have all that stuff. I have all the novels. I have some of the mangas. Yeah, I am quite the nerd for this stuff. Actually, S.D. Perry, who wrote the novels, she was following me on Twitter. And it's funny, I deleted my Twitter, and they're like, dude, you had Dan Harmon followed you at one point, and like I think Patton Oswalt and a couple other people, and they were like, dude, these people followed you. Like, why did you delete your Twitter account? And I'm like, I hate Twitter. And they're like, but you had all these people following you. I'm like, yeah, but so what? All I was doing was just complaining on there anyway. So it's like, I was like, I'm sure they're happy not to see my complaints anymore. Ming-Na Wen, who she was following me from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I was one of the first people to review Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when it first came out. I wrote like something for Hollywood Reporter about it. Same with Arrow, so I had a couple people from Arrow following me too. But I was like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like Twitter.
Do you have enough firepower? I can now offer an expanded weapon modification service.
Oh, increases ammo for the shotgun. Oh, increases rapid fire rate for the shotgun. That's for handgun. And what's this? Shotgun ammo recipe? Oh, so you can forge your own? Oh, and then you can make a mine and then make a sniper rifle ammo. Okay. Extra baggage.
Ah, if only you had the funds.
Yeah, I don't have enough. So we'll just upgrade the shotty. And then reload speed for that. Cool. The Lemmy. I like the name of that gun. Lemmy is God. Trick question. I hear that it is longer than 7 hours. Well, that's good to know. 4 hours. Angry Joe? I think it was 5 hours. 5 hours, 5.5 hours, I think, was my first playthrough of Resident Evil 3. I was really pissed off of how short that game was. Now, granted, of course, I didn't do everything, so I had to play it a second and third time and stuff. But so this is a puzzle later we'll have to do where you put like a mask, it looks like, and it has indentions. Reminds me a lot of the Resident Evil 1 remake with the faces, where you have to, and you open up the door to Lisa Trevor, or not Lisa Trevor, but the Crimson Head zombie. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna start running because we beat this when we played this before, so I'm not so worried about beating it now. But still, I'll try to keep a brisk pace, and then we'll just hang out for a few minutes afterwards and talk, and then I'll have to go because I have to call my mom, check on her. As you can imagine, with some of the health problems I have, she likes to have me check in on her, so she knows I'm doing all right. So I'll make sure I do that, and then I'll walk Echo, and then I'll probably call Alex and go to bed because I got a long day tomorrow. Well, not a long day. It's actually my shortest work day, but it could go long. So my job, I work at Harley Davidson, and it can go long. Like if we get a bike sale, like right before we close, we have to stay and try to make that bike sale happen. So you could be there till really late at night sometimes. But that's okay because it's a fun job. Actually, it's not hard, and even a guy with memory problems could do it. So. All right. Run, Rudolph. Anyway, heading into a castle, will Ashley somehow manage to end up getting kidnapped again? Leon! Ooh. Nothing. Locked from the other side. Okay, cool. I didn't see the Duke. My first playthrough, he scared me the second time around. Nice. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Wow, that was a while ago. Never got into that. Frankly, dropped all the superhero shows after a while. Yeah, I only reviewed, I think, the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then I never kind of went back. So I was actually surprised to see that some of those people were still following me. I'm like, oh, thanks, guys. I'm sorry I'm not reviewing your show anymore, though. Nothing? All right. Ooh, a wine room. Oh, you know what I need to do? Oh, sorry. Nope, that's not it either. Make one of those. There we go. Get that ready. So I'm thinking, I remember this from the last time. I think, yeah, a special bottle. So I think we need to put like a wine bottle there. Yeah, I'm guessing that's going to be that puzzle, is some kind of wine bottle. And I think the wine is actually made of maidens. So there was a demo that came out that I couldn't play because I don't have a PS5, but it was called the Maiden demo. And that was like the first teaser, and you pretty much ran around in this area here. And I think that just basically had you play as a maiden that was trapped downstairs, and then you get caught by Lady Demetress or whatever her name is, and then then you get turned into wine, basically. So we found this last time too. And last time we fought, we tried to fight this lady. We don't need to fight her because we saw that you can't really kill her. This guy reminds me a bit of Marcus from Borderlands. Who, the main character? Ethan? Borderlands is cool. That's an interesting job. You think Ashley will be in Infinite Darkness? Oh, I hope so. That'd be a great cameo. Yeah, I'd like to see that. I hope the story focuses on Leon and Claire, but yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Oh, so we. Where is she? Oh, she's here, all right. Ooh. Oh, she's still coming. Oh, wow. All right, she actually followed us in here. I did not think that was going to be a thing. Oh, dang. And we fell. Oh, man, that's awesome. And she pushed us down the... Wow. So I think we missed something in that room, but, it's all right. It's not a big deal, because I think, obviously, in the main game, we'll go back up there later. All right. Not the same, but cell phone sales can be like that. Contracts can take hours to resolve, so it's easy to rack up over time. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't work full time. Unfortunately, with my health, I can't. It was such a bummer. So I had two jobs when I over the holidays. I was working at Harley, and then I was working at Lego, which I used to work at Lego in California, and I was a supervisor there. And then, oh look, she's got a bottle of wine in her hand. Is that the one we need? I just saw that. Last time I looked at her butt. This time I actually saw what was in her hand. Full transparency, I stared at her butt, guys. All right, I'm a flesh and blood man. What can I do? But then I've been having seizures, so I had this seizure, and it prevented me from. It put a restriction on my license, and so I can't drive at night for the past few months and for a little bit longer. So there's the maiden right there. To get all the juice from her. Oh, what was that? Oh, what up? Nice. So I had to quit Lego because that was my night job. So there would be days where I'd work like 17-hour days, maybe more, because I'd be at Harley the full day, and then I would go over to Lego and work till midnight, and I just it pushed me too far, and so eventually it got the best of me. I got a seizure, got a restriction on my license, couldn't drive at night, had to quit the Lego job, and then that was right around the time where Harley was talking to me about becoming full time so I could get health benefits and stuff like that, and I had to turn it down. Because I didn't want him to promote me and then me be unable to fulfill my duties as a full-time employee. So I just work part-time. But as long as I hit my sales goals every month, which tragically I did not this last month, I was really upset by it, actually. As long as I hit my sales goals, I can afford to live, rent and at least a little bit of food. But it's a lot of PB&Js and a lot of ramen, which I know some of you guys know all about. But that's why I feel guilty. I have a credit card, and sometimes I'll buy myself a toy on my credit card, like a McFarlane toy or something. And I feel guilty about it. And my mom's always like, "Dude, why do you feel guilty? Like it's you're buying yourself something. You're buying yourself a comic or something. It'll like, make things easier. Like it'll get your mind off things." I'm like, I know, but I really should use that towards, like a bill or something. And my mom's like, "I'll give you the $20. Like, don't worry about it." And it's like, it sucks because, I'm gonna be 40 and I would like to. I was paying for a lot of my own stuff for a while there, and then things just got harder. And the harder my health gets, the harder balancing life and everything else gets. So it's been a little bumpy sometimes, but I'm very lucky. And honestly, if I ever get in a bad pinch, which I have before, I'll sell stuff. Like I'll find some things that I'm like, all right, I don't need this anymore. Or I'm only collecting the McFarlane stuff, so I don't need these figures anymore. And yeah, I'll make a few extra bucks. That's why you collect sometimes, so in a pinch you can sell them. Let's do this. All right. Oh, I can't make the mine because I didn't buy the mine. All right. I didn't buy the mine stuff. What's that? Oh yeah, those guys are down here. How do I pipe bomb it? Oh, it was down. Okay. Make sure you move out of the way when you have the pipe bomb, because it'll hurt you too. Just so you know, don't just drop the pipe bomb and stand right next to it. It will get you too. Let me catch up on chat here real quick. LOL, no one can resist the Lady D, but LOL, it's the same demo. Yeah, it's the same demo. I'm here for you, bro. No, you got it. Also, sorry, I was away back. I'm back now. Yeah, that's okay, man. Do your thing. Good. I'm caught up on chat, so I can focus on this a little bit. Cool. Is that all you got, you tosses? Nope, I hear some more. I think I'm out of shotgun bullets, so this should be fun. Give me that sword, bruh. Nice butt. Just kidding. Will you be streaming your main game playthrough? Oh, definitely. Yeah, and I'll have the camera on, and I'll have the whole I'll have the chat up and everything. Like, this was just kind of fun. I just wanted, maybe I'll use this footage with no audio just for random stuff in the future. I love that we're going to be, so that little symbol there, that is on those gates outside too. So at some point we're going to get some kind of key to these kind of gates, and they'll probably unlock extra areas of you know, if you want to backtrack. Lady, you suck.
Which tools do you prefer?
A toe was a toe, and a roll was a roll. All right, she's for real. But yeah, I'll definitely be streaming this. So my surgery right now is planned for Monday the 10th, which is the day before my birthday, which sucks. So on Sunday, I am off of work because I'm not allowed to eat that day. Well, I'm allowed to eat in the morning, but I can't eat after like noon, I think, or 1. So I better figure that out. So yeah, so I'll probably be playing this all day Sunday. I'll probably play it, depending on what time I get home Friday night, I'll play a little bit Friday night. So again, like I said, I'm pretty close to buying it. Like I at one point I had the $200 edition pre-ordered, but then because of bills and everything that popped up, I had to, and planning this, you know, surgery and everything, like I had to cancel the pre-order. So I'm not getting the Chris statue or any of that stuff. So so then I just didn't have the money for the game at all, actually. But our friend Riddle John in the chat here, he donated like half the price of the game, and the other day, which was really awesome. So I saved that, and then Lonely Symbiote, another person who hangs out with us and plays Monster Hunter with me sometimes, and is a big, you know, supporter of us and just hangs out and is an awesome person. She gave me some money towards the game too. So now I'm like $10 away from getting the game, which I'm sure I can make up. I just got to wait till Friday, and I can throw in the last $10. And I will get this Friday, and depending on how I feel when I get home Friday night from work, I might play a couple hours, and then I'll have to go to bed because Saturdays are pretty long days for me at work, and exhausting because it's more people. So it, you know, I got a lot more. I need a little bit more endurance for those days. And then Saturday night when I get home, I'll play for a couple hours, and then whatever if I don't beat the game, if I don't finish it, then we'll play the rest of the game on Sunday. And my plan is to beat it Sunday, so that way I have it beaten and fully recorded and uploaded onto the channel here before I go in for surgery on Sunday. So Monday. So that way, you know, people who watch later, there's content on the channel for the week, because I'll probably won't do any other videos that week on this channel. On my main channel, I'm going to schedule a couple things to go up on the day I have surgery, on that Monday, the 10th. I'll probably have a video go up on my birthday on the 11th. And these are things I'm going to record this week and just edit and schedule to go up on those days. So yeah, so that way there's still stuff going up that week. But on this channel, once we beat this game on Sunday, next Sunday, that's it. Like you won't get another video from me until I'm functioning again. So hopefully they won't release any major Resident Evil movie news. Hopefully the trailer doesn't come out while I'm on bed rest, because that would suck big time. I'm out of shotgun bullets. Internal gun nerd screaming. Yes. Nice. Man, I'm so hyped. I'm ready for this game. I won't be here for your live stream, obviously, but I can't wait to see the VOD. Yeah, sure, man. I mean, yeah, I hope all you guys are playing the game yourself. So yeah, for sure. Hey, Caballero, what up? What up? If we all donate, he can get the collector's edition. Oh, I don't need the collector's edition. I don't want that. I don't know. No, don't worry about donations. I mean, I don't want the collector's edition. The $200 edition, that's fine. I'm okay without it. You know, though, it's funny, Riddle John, you did mention something. You brought up something that I was thinking about. So for those who don't know, like there's a Green Lantern is like my favorite DC comic character, and when I had my aneurysm, when I got out of it, when I was recovering, there was a comic book coming out that was written by Jeff Johns and Pete Tomasi called Brightest Day, and it really resonated with me because the comic book is literally about people who get a second chance at life, and I'm sitting here reading it after surviving something that a lot of people do die from, and I felt like I was getting a second chance. So I'm like reading this comic book, and I'm like, wow, this is really profound at this moment. It's kind of it's not I guess other people don't really like the comic as much as I do, but it means something to me. So they just released it as like this amazing collection of hardcovers of it's like 14 hardcovers, and it's in a slipcase box set. So I think I'm going to try to sell some things, because it's normally $300, but Amazon just marked it down to $200. So I'm thinking, man, if I can sell like $125 worth of comics or toys or something like that, then on my next check, I can make up the other $75 and I can buy that thing. I would love to, because I wouldn't even make one YouTube video off of that. I would make like a series of YouTube videos. And right now I'm currently looking for the audio of when a year after my aneurysm, I went to Comic-Con, and I was in the room with Jeff Johns and Pete Tomasi, and they had a Green Lantern panel, and this was right after the movie came out. So, people who jumped on the bandwagon of being a Green Lantern fan, they were already jumping off. So it was a room full of just Green Lantern fans, pretty much. And I said to him, look, this book meant something to me because I had to go through physical therapy, speech therapy. I had to do a lot of stuff and kind of rebuild. And that book was like kind of inspirational for me in some way. And the main character of that book was a guy named Deadman, and I became a big fan of Deadman. In fact, Deadman's favorite food is cheeseburgers, and you'll often hear me talk about how I want to eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I can't have too much cheese because it gives my headaches get worse, but from dairy. But I do often ask for hamburgers. So that book had like a big effect on me. So I would love. So I'm looking for the audio of when I actually said what that book meant to me. Because my friend was with me, and he writes at IGN now. I think he's like someone who writes over at IGN, and he was like, dude, that whole room was crying when you were talking. And I'm like, I doubt the whole room was crying. And he was like, no, man. He's like, it was awesome. And I'm like, well, I don't like making people cry, but I was thinking about finding that audio and then getting those books and then cutting the audio over like the review of the books and stuff, like just so people really saw how much that book meant to me. But so yeah, I think so. Now I'm not saying that was your donation idea, but I was just thinking, oh, that's a way for me to come up with money, is maybe sell a few things. So I might sell some things and try to get that in the next like couple weeks. I'll gladly throw in the last 10 you need. Everyone in chat, we should start a GoFundMe. No, don't start a GoFundMe for me. Please don't do that. Dairy-induced headaches. Wow. Well, no. So I have a headache every day. I've had a migraine every day. Well, very light migraine every day for the past 10 and a half years. So yeah. So if I have too much dairy, it makes it worse. It makes my headaches worse. If I have I drink caffeine to kind of keep it at bay, but I sometimes drink too much soda, so that'll also push me over. I make green tea sometimes. That sometimes helps. If I have too much water, it seems to not. Most people are like, oh, just drink more water. That actually hurts my head, drinking water. So my friend calls me the inside out boy. He's like, you're reversed. He's like, your body temperature is like cold all the time. Every time I take my temperature at work, it's like 75 degrees. But that's also because we found out I'm anemic. So it's like, I can't make this shit up because, it's every time a friend goes with me to the hospital, they're just like, and we find out something else is wrong. It's like, are you you got to be kidding me. But I function. I go to work. I do my thing. You can see me on my YouTube videos. I try really hard. When I feel good, I pump out a lot of YouTube videos, and I talk the best I can. I cut and I hide cuts. See, so I just posted a video the other day, a Venom vlog episode 620. There are 4 cuts in that video. You'd never notice it because I'm good at, like I said, I'm getting better at sound mixing and cutting, like right where audio needs to, where the room noise bleeds into each other. And I will cut and I'll put up an image of like a comic book image. Like I'll do a screenshot and I'll put it up on screen, and I'll have the cut happen behind that image. So I hide my cuts. So it's, yeah, I'm trying to be very clever, even though I'm not very clever. But I appreciate the kind words. I mean, if you want, I mean, here's the thing: is if you want to throw in the last $10, that's be very awesome. I don't really have a donation link. I have a Venmo. You can always throw the $10 up on Venmo if you want. It's just Siike Donnelly. That's my name. SiikeDonnelly. I mean, I guess you could do that if you wanted to. It's something a friend helped me set up, so it kind of has like both of our names there. So, but I can get that $10 out from there. Yeah, I don't really have a donation link, but I'm not like here for that either. So like, I like just coming out and hanging out with fans of Resident Evil. So that in itself is fun. And like I said, if I can wait till Friday, I'll probably get a few bucks, and I can pitch in the last 10 myself. So don't feel obligated to do anything. But that's it. I think I have time left. What would you guys like me to do with my remaining time? I think I still have like, I don't know, 10 minutes left? 8 minutes left? Echo, how much time we got left? We got 11 minutes. Wow, that's funny. 11 is my lucky number. We have 11 minutes left. What do you guys want me to do with it? Do you want me to go in the village again, or play in the castle? Or does it just not matter? Oh, you guys still there? Is the chat working? Oh, there it is. Which one do you like more? You know, I don't know. I don't want to play too much more in the castle, because the castle, I feel like I've already found a lot of the little Easter eggs in there. In the village, I feel like I haven't. So, I don't know. Maybe we can explore the village a little bit more. Village and fight them lichens. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Let's just go fight some werewolves. Thank you, Caballero. You do you. Thank you, man. All right, cool. So we'll just speed to the area with the werewolves, and we'll just fight them. Sweet. All right, Echo. I promise we're gonna go, buddy. We got 11 more minutes of this game to finish up. We're gonna kill some werewolves, man. I know you hate werewolves, Echo. Don't even look at me like that. You know you hate werewolves, bro. You can sit there and act like you don't really hate werewolves? Come on now. You, Echo, are going to look me, Siike, in the eye, and you're going to tell me that you don't like that you like werewolves? You're full of shit, dude.
In life and in death, we give glory.
Hello?
What do you think's up with this lady here?
You shouldn't be out here. It's not safe.
I'm going to skip this. Rose is here? Let me just let's get all the ammo we can, because we're going to need it when we fight these mothers. Where do we go from here? Anybody a Filter fan? It's probably not the song you normally think of when you hear Filter. You're probably singing, Hey Man, Nice Shot. But all right, let's go past the house. I'm really curious about these little wells over here. Those little wells, you go and like place some kind of crank in there probably and lift things up. So here, that symbol again. So this again looks like more of a secret area. So it looks like there's like little tombs around like that. In the other one there was like see there, that looks like it could be a tomb, like a casket of some kind. So that's what the other one was you pretty much just did that. And oh, go get your knife, go get your knife. It's full of flour. There it is. I see it. It ran. Where you guys at? Oh, are you kidding me? You guys aren't going to come up here now? Jerk faces. I'm glad I could pick that back up. Ooh, got his head. Alright, so you said go in here, activate this scene, and then come back out? I think that's what you said. When I went into the tall grass, I got scared so bad because I wasn't paying attention to the sounds. That one is a coward. Yeah, it was a coward. Alright, so I need more rusted scraps. Maybe let's go get some real quick. Oh, that's ammo. That's just straight up ammo we got. Whoa, bro. Oh, there's one. Oh, whoa, there's so many. Okay, let's do this. I still can't. What do I only have one rusted scrap? Is that why? We got 6 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all the time I have to play with you. Oh! Bro. So he twitches like the whatchamacallits do. The molded. Oh. Ooh, they bite. They bite hard, man. This knife sucks. Ooh. Haha. Let's Oh, I don't have an herb? I really haven't been collecting shit, have I? Ooh, there we go. Wait, no, I have an herb now. Oh, I made it already. Don't do that. Don't you bite me. Come get some. Come get it. Shit. He didn't get blinded. Oh, he did. Come on, bro. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. I thought I hit L that time to block, but... Oh, I think we're dead. Nope, we're on danger. Oh, he broke the fence. I didn't know that was possible. Bro. We did it. Dude, we did it. Oh, look at that. We didn't die. How many minutes we got left? 2 minutes. Well, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed. He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. I'm talking about that happy day. Sorry, any Sister Act 2 fans here? No, just me? Alrighty. That was awesome. We actually did it. The knife is in RE4 is by far the best. Yeah, it's a good knife in RE4. That's true. So you make sure not to stand too close to the mines. Also, Seek stands on the mines. Hey, look. All right, if I gave that advice, you know, you expect me to just follow it? I mean, do as I say, not as I do, bro. Resident Evil Call of Duty Zombos Edition. The final countdown. Job, take it away. Seek has defeated the lone werewolf. Seek is now the ruler of the werewolf people. Yes. I will shave a W into my hairy chest and an L for lichen in my hairy back. And I will be king of their werewolf lichen people. Come to Butthead. All right, you harpy. Oh, we don't need none of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. About time. Yeah. Get out of the way. Move it or lose it, sister. Ah, we gotta wait for you now? Bro. We only got 30 seconds left.
Come inside, the others are waiting.
Yeah. I had no bullets. Just skip all the cutscenes. 11 seconds. Oh, wow. See, I told you 11 was my lucky number. I paused it, and it said 11 seconds. Get the key. Ah, dang it. I was trying to get the key before it ended. All right. Well, look at that. Hey, we had a good time tonight, everybody. I had fun. Even though I just talked about my health crap for the whole time. Good, we got it out of our system. So no one mentioned my health shit when we do the live stream for this game when it comes out. What's this? Oh, okay. I was like, hey, I got an email from Resident Evil. I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. They're like, play the demo now. I'm like, yeah. We're already on it, man. Awesome. The trailer again. We can't skip it. They're just going to keep playing it. They want those copyrights. But this channel is not monetized, so have fun, Capcom. No promises. No promises indeed. But look at this. This scene right here looks like it's going to give me anxiety, where it's just like 4 werewolves jumping down. That guy I'm a little concerned about. He's got a big hammer, kind of like Thor. Going through this is going to be neat. I think this is Heisenberg's area. He's like the werewolf guy. Obviously, Lady Demetress, she's going to be in charge of the girls here. All right, sorry, Echo. Echo tripped over the internet cable, the Ethernet cable. Well, anyway, hey, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for chatting with me, getting to know me. We will definitely have fun with this, on Friday night when I get off work. Like I said, we'll play for a couple hours. And then on Saturday night when I get home from work, we'll play for a couple more hours. And then pretty much from the moment I wake up on Sunday, I'll walk Echo. I'll go have like a giant breakfast. And then I'll come back in and we'll just play this, on and off for the rest of the day. We'll probably play like in like 2 or 3 hour increments. So every time we hit like a certain point, I'll be like, all right, we're done for now. We'll come back. And we're going to definitely try to beat this by Sunday night. Because like I said, I don't want to leave anything lingering, because Monday I'll have no time to play. Like I'll have to wake up and go off to the doctor and stuff, or the hospital. So yeah. But I'll probably be home, like depending on how long they keep me. Probably be home Monday night, and then yeah, it'll be good. And then I'll probably be out of it a little bit on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll start to come around. I'll be crabby. I've done this procedure before, so I'll probably be a little crabby on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'll be better, but I have to be better because on Thursday I have to get my second COVID vaccine shot. Like, it was really scheduled for the day after my surgery, and I was like, can I move it a few days? And they were like, why? And I told them, they're like, oh my God. They're like, yeah, we can move it. So on that Thursday, I'll have to get my second COVID vaccine, and hopefully that doesn't make me sick, because if so, then I'm going to have to miss more work, which I don't want to do. I'm using paid time off to have Sunday off and Wednesday off. Luckily, I'm already normally off on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I'm really only missing 2 days of work. But I think my boss also has me scheduled to have Friday off, just because everyone who gets a COVID shot, he's been giving them the next day off afterwards. So I get my COVID vaccine on Thursday, and then he is giving me Friday off. So no matter what, I'm going to have Friday off. So, you'll probably start seeing videos from me again on Friday, because I'll be bored out of my freaking mind by that point, and I'll be wanting to do stuff. So, all right.
Awesome.
Well, thank you all for hanging out here. I know it's about time to go. I got to go. It's 9:30. So thanks for the few of you that stayed till the end. I appreciate it. And sorry for anyone who I bored with my health crap. Like I said, normally don't talk about that stuff, but since Spencer didn't know about it, I figured it'd be a good way to get it all out there. And now we have an episode where I talk all about it. So if anyone ever asks again, we could just be like, hey, go watch the live stream from, this date, May 1st, 2021. And then now we can just go back to just having fun and talking Resident Evil stuff. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Riddle John, I appreciate the donation. Lonely Symbiote, I appreciate the donation. Spencer, I appreciate you wanting to give the $10. Like I said, don't feel obligated. One way or the other, I'll get that probably on Friday. I can throw in the $10 myself, and I'll get this game on Friday. So thank you all so much. You guys have a great night. Be well. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. I love your faces. I don't have any cool goodbye phrases for this channel, so we'll just borrow the one from my other channel, which is like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you all in the future. Peace.